If you have breast implants and you're unhappy, too hard, too high, the wrong size, or they just don't look right anymore, I wanted to hear the two things nobody tells you. Almost all of it can be fixed, and in most cases, I could do it through your armpit with no new scar on your breast. After more than 30,000 procedures, fixing other people's results has become one of the most rewarding things I do. Let me show you what's actually possible. First, let me name what you might be dealing with, because if you're searching for this, you already know something's off. Maybe your implants sit too high and never dropped. Maybe one or both have gotten hard and tight. That's capsular contracture. Maybe they're too big, too small, rippling, bottomed out, or just look fake. Maybe you have a scar on the breast from your first surgery that you've always hated. None of that means you're stuck with it. Here's the fear I hear most. Women assume that fixing a bad result means more scars, a bigger surgery, and another roll of the dice. That's why so many people just live with it. But revision is one of the most common things I do, and in most cases I can go back through the same armpit incision or your existing scar, so there's no new mark on the breast itself. So what does a revision actually involve? It depends on the problem, and each one has a fix. If they're hard, I remove the tight scar capsule. That's a capsulectomy, and that alone is usually what makes them soft and natural again. If they sit too high, I release some muscle and pocket so that they drop into place. If they've fallen too low or out to the side, I rebuild the pocket from the inside with internal stitches, almost like an internal bra, so they sit where they should. If you're rippling, we switch to a different implant or add some fat grafting. And if the issue is simply size, we exchange them. When hardening keeps coming back, I reinforce the pocket with stratus, a sheet of specially prepared pig skin which dramatically reduces the risk of it happening again. And whenever your anatomy allows, all of this, even placing stratus, can be done through the armpit, the same scarless approach as a first-time breast augmentation. Now, how do we figure out which one of those it is? At your consult, I examine you, feel the capsule, look at your old operative notes if you have them, and we map out exactly what's driving the problem before I ever recommend an approach. Sometimes the honest answer is that you don't want implants at all anymore, and you'd rather have them removed, with or without a small lift, or some fat to restore shape. I do that too. The point is, the plan is built around your result, not a one-size-fits-all surgery. And I'm going to be honest with you, because this is where a lot of surgeons aren't. Not every case can be done without a scar on the breast. If your skin is stretched, or you've developed real sagging, you may need a lift, and that does add an incision. If you had multiple prior surgeries or there's a lot of scar tissue, the plan changes. The right answer depends on your anatomy, and a good surgeon will tell you the truth instead of promising something that won't hold. And the revision matters more than the first surgery when it comes to who you choose. It's more complex. You're working through existing scar tissue, correcting somebody else's plan, and the margin for error is smaller. After 28 years, the thing experience buys you here is judgment, knowing what will actually fix a problem and what will just move it. This is what that looks like. These are revision patients, result they had and the result after. One of them came to me with implants that had gone rock hard and painful from a surgery years earlier. We removed the scar capsules, replaced the implants all through the original armpit incision. Soft, natural, sitting where they should, and no new scar on the breast. If you're not sure what you're feeling even counts as a problem worth fixing, watch 5 signs you need a breast implant revision. And if hardening is your issue specifically, I explain how we prevent it in the surgical technique that prevents capsular contracture. When you're ready, book a virtual consultation and we'll look at your case honestly. Please use the link in our description.